Hello, beautiful people. I'm trying something different today on my blog. I'm presenting it as a video because video is the way of the future. So today I'm going to talk about something different, cross between marketing and mindset. As the clever and witty Tash Corbin once said, think of your competitors as your peers. I'm not a naturally competitive person. I actually did fail phys ed at school, true story. I have better ways to spend my time, like working on my business, than to worry too much about what my competitors are doing, to be honest. But then I don't work in a highly competitive market in my local area, but nationally, internationally, yes, I do. I'm very much a person who's following her own path. I'm confident in my work and my abilities to attract beautiful clients who I can help generously and with a smile on my face. But I don't live in a bubble. I do know I have competitors, and that is a simple fact of life in business. If you don't have competitors, you don't have a market. And I've had my fair share of competition directly over the years. Some have played fair, some have not. But you need to find your own competitive edge as a business owner or as a businesswoman, your unique selling proposition in marketing speak, or simply your point of difference. There are so many factors that can differentiate you from your competitors. Your experience, your personality, your prices, your qualifications. Rarely are you comparing apples with apples. It's just my artwork falling down. There is not a person on this earth who has had exactly the same shared experience as you, has the same skills, the same viewpoint, or the same level of creativity. So here's the big question you need to answer. What makes you different from your competitors? You can really go deep on this. You can research your competitors. You can do some soul searching on your personality and how you approach your business and how you do your business and how you work with your clients. You can do some self-examination, some navel gazing, as they call it. I'm not entirely sure why, about why you are so brilliant at serving your clients. Or more to the point, what makes you particularly awesome in your business and the way you do what you do. There is not one individual who can do all the things in your market. So there is simply always something that makes you different to your competitors. And if you don't know what it is, you can give me a ring or book a call in via the website, and we can talk through it. But so many gorgeous women and people I know, including myself, are plagued by feeling not as good as. There's a saying that says, don't compare your chapter 1 with someone else's chapter 5, and it goes both ways. I have had 10 plus years in the business. I've got a master's in media. I've got multiple qualifications, and I've found myself comparing what I do with people who are just starting out in the industry. And why is this so? This is what prompted this post. Some of the wisest businesswomen I know admit to still suffering from what is called impostor syndrome, where you always feel like you're not quite there, you're not quite qualified to be doing what you're doing. It is a fact of life. And these women have achieved that magical 6-figure income mark many times over. It never goes away. So you just need to learn to live with it. Insecurity is simply a sign that you are constantly striving for improvement at every stage of your career, and an acknowledgement that no matter how good you are never going to be the very best in your field. No one will ever be the very best in your field. It is not measurable in so many areas that we do, unless you're a sportsman and you are the world champion. And even then, that can be fleeting. The best doesn't exist in a constantly evolving business landscape. So what does investing in your competitors, your energy in your competitors, do other than fuel this comparisonitis, also known as imposter syndrome? It makes you feel worse about yourself, and it is pointless. It fuels insecurity, the feeling of not being good enough. When you are honest, really you are, and you stray from your own path and your own focus, you lose focus on your vision, trying to keep up with the Joneses or the Janeses. Oh, I'm so funny. Do your SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. And usually your competitors come into this threats section, but don't get fixated on what they are doing. Your target audiences are different, even if only marginally. Find your uniqueness, find your voice, and find your path. So what are some good tactics to keep comparisonitis at bay? 1, stop stalking your competitors. It's very tempting to subscribe to every one of your competitors' newsletters. Follow their Facebook page and ogle their Instagram feed to keep up with what they're doing. But you need to stop this. Stop comparing yourself all the time. Social media has made us extremely insecure because we're constantly bombarded with images of people who are in so many different levels of business with so many different skills, and it's just made us all trying to always outdo each other and be different and be better. I'm going to be better than that person. It's weird and it's stalkerish, so just unsubscribe. 2, remind yourself of all the amazing work you do for your wonderful clients. So you do good every day and be present in the work that you do, and stop being impatient that somehow you are going to catch up. It's not going to happen. You're not going to catch up. You're on different paths. 3, keep learning. I'm always doing courses, watching webinars, listening to podcasts, and reading books to keep up with everything that is going on in the huge market that I work in. But it keeps my job interesting. I love playing, I love learning, I love experimenting, and it helps keeping your brain ticking over, and creative time helps you think more expansively, which is where the good ideas come from. But really it comes down to your mindset and your self-confidence, and that's what I spend a lot of my time talking with my clients about, is establishing them as confident human beings and saying you are doing the right thing, you know, due diligence in terms of setting up a business, establishing what your market is, your target audience, and going through ticking all the boxes, but at the same time, you know, hand-holding and reassuring them that they're on the right path. So if you're confident in your own skin, you're comfortable with the idea that you are on your own path and you're in pursuit of your own goals, not someone else's, then comparisonitis can't possibly be made, because your reality isn't actually comparable to someone else's. You are a completely different being. So you don't need to be better than anyone else. You just need to be different. So stop worrying about what they're doing and concentrate on helping your clients. Consistent, high-quality work and customer service will help you get further than chopping and changing your activities in response to what your competitors are doing. Celebrate your competitors as your peers. They are making your marketplace a more vibrant and lively one, and in their own individual ways, they're actually helping you to stand out from the crowd. And to get woo-woo on you, as I love to do, if you cannot celebrate your competitors' successes, you are not living a truly abundant life. Wow, that's a really woo-woo statement for you. There is more than enough work, money, and clients to go around. And if you want to chat, look up on my website and book in.